Guys, it's me again. I've actually spoken about this player already, but I cannot find a video for the guy who asked me to speak about it. Again, I tried to refer it to him. Those of you who asked me to speak about players, and I haven't before, and I've showed you the videos. Yeah, I wasn't able to do that for him, and I wasn't able to find it. I made too much vids, man. But yeah, I might as well speak about him again. He's a player that's been chased from 13, the likes of Ajax, Munich, Juventus, all chased him from 13 years of age. He made his debut at 16. He's only 23. He's a player I like a lot. He can play a range of midfield roles. Because due to his technical qualities and his engine, he can be box to box. He can actually play as a base, as a DM. Obviously not the overpowering sort of DM, but he can play there. Deep line midfield maker, just a normal central midfielder, obviously as a cam, and he can even play on the flanks. He's got excellent vision. He's street smart. The regular themes I talk about in all my vids, I only talk about players that are able to do these sort of things. The guy is an excellent player. Of course, at Real Madrid, it's going to be tough for any player, no matter how good you are, and a young player like him to consistently play. I mean, he's fighting the likes of Isco, who's playing of late, but has struggled to really hold down the spot. He had James left, but James has been there. He's two excellent midfielders as far as quality as he is two quality midfielders in Modric and Toni Kroos. You'd arguably think he might be the heir to Modric, because I think Modric's getting on a bit, but he's still quality. So who knows when Modric is going to fall off. But anyways, it's tough breaking into that pivot. Obviously, there's not people can say there's the scope to remove Casemiro and play just the three of them, and by a football purist in me and the technical qualities and to see all their vision, I mean, you wouldn't be able to get the ball back. I mean, I know Xavi and Iniesta is better than them, but it'll be quite a midfield trio. But Casemiro is the guy who protects them, screens the midfield, and he's doing his thing, and he's in great form. So that will never happen. He's able to dictate play. He's got an eye for a pass. He can dictate play with the tempo. He's composed. He can play make. I think there was a game he played Europa League in the second leg. I think Spurs battered Inter Milan in the first game, and in the second leg, I don't know, I can't remember who won and who lost, but he impressed me in that. I think he actually started off playing as a striker. It's weird, I know, but yeah, he can actually dribble and drive forward, which people forget about him. But yeah, man, there's not much more to say on that front. The guy is a good player. He is a good player. He's got scope to grow. I would love Arsenal to sign him. It will never ever happen. Because, I mean, why would you leave Real Madrid for only making 53 appearances? He's won a couple Champions Leagues and he's won the league. And he's done his thing. He hasn't really... Well, he has played 90 minutes, a decent amount. But if you look at it consistently, I'm no stats genius. But he hasn't really started and he's come off the bench and he's played games. He's played some big games where he hasn't really held down a consistent spot. So those of you know what I'm talking about, obviously. But he's a very good player. Like, he's got scope to become so much better. I would love him at Arsenal. I would love him at Arsenal. It can never happen. He's punching above our weight slightly. Why would he leave? We'd have to show some ambition. The club's not showing that. But it'd be lovely. It would solve our midfield roles, certainly where the playmaking aspect is concerned. Like, I think he could add more goals to his game, to be honest with you. Statistically, I ain't got them to hand, but he doesn't really score that much. I mean, yeah, he's made 76 appearances for Real Madrid. He's got yeah, I don't think he's got more than 3 goals, 5 assists apparently. That I've got written down apparently. I don't even believe that. But yeah, if that's true, that shows how a player that's able to venture forward and have this much quality should be scoring more goals. Inter Milan 97 appearances, 8 goals, 11 assists. So it shows he could add more goals to his game. That's probably his only obvious weak point for me. He even tries to defend, and he doesn't shy away from the defensive aspect of the game. He's a player that is I've got a lot of time for him, man. I hope I did his name right in Kovacic, but he's honestly, man, he's a player, man. He's a player. I'm keen to see what he looks like. He's 23, so this is the age where you've got to have a lot of output and application. But I'm keen to see in the next 3 years or so. Like I said, Modric's getting on every year. His legs will tire. So it depends how patient he wants to be. But if he ever wants to leave, and I know this club will never show ambition and anything other than Madrid, unless you're going to go to a Barcelona or Munich's a step down, we should be at the front of the queue if I had my way. He's a player, yeah, man. He's quality. Yeah, man. There's not much more to say other than that. The guy is quality. Guys, Deluded Guna, I'm signing out. Thank you for watching, man. There's not much more to say. Subscribe, comment.